Okay, so I've been asked to show that these LED DMX lights don't work, and they're these things right here. This is a functional light, the one on the left here. Its dip switches are set 7 and 8 are on in the on position, and you'll notice it has a red light, and that's working properly. That's the one on the left. And if we look at the manual here, it says red brightness, dip switches 7 and 8 need to be on, and that's correct. That's working properly, and that's the first light on the left. So if we look at the second light here, this one, and we look at the dip switches, we'll notice that 7 and 8 are also turned on, exactly like unit number 1 where 7 and 8 are turned on, except this light, as you can see here, it's blue. And it looks like all of the blue LEDs are on and all the rest of them are turned off. And changing the dip switches has no effect on the color. I can turn them off, I can turn them back on, and nothing happens. As where if I turn off the red ones here, the unit goes off completely. And I'll turn these red ones back on, 7 and 8. And now it's back to red. The third unit here is suffering from a similar problem where the dip switches don't react. You'll notice here dip switches 7 and 8 are turned on and the rest of them are turned off, just like the red one over here that's working properly, except this one is emitting a white color. Every single LED is turned on and it's not responding to the dip switches. If you watch here, I'll turn these off and the unit should turn off, but it doesn't. Those dip switches are now in the opposition, but the LED light is still showing that all LEDs are on. And again, the dip switches have no control over the light. So, like I said, this one works, this one does not, and this one does not. I received 5 in total, and I just wanted to use a good one for comparison, and these two are bad and don't respond to the dip switches. So I'd like to return those.